50 laps is a long time to get this sorted out. You're going to have that in the back of your mind, I would think, Kyle, for air pressure reasons and things like that. You got to take off, hold these guys off, but you got to last 50 laps.
Yeah, absolutely. When I saw the 50 laps on the last chance races, I was like, man, they could probably put on a hell of a better show with 20, but Harvick and Gilliland sure don't know that it's 50.
Going for it.
They're baiting and banging. There's another hit.
Harvick to the inside for fourth. Remember, in these LCQs or last chance qualifiers, only 3 drivers advance.
Yeah, the 3 out front are liking it right now.
Yeah, and Harvick went clear from the outside all the way under to get back to that 4th spot.
The thing that's the trickiest with these cars is the brakes. You know, obviously everybody kind of accordions getting into the corner, and whether you're sliding a tire, now you slide in there too far, you hit the guy in front of you. They're all just trying to make it into the corner so then they can wrap the turn and get back out of the corner, you know.
Oh, around
just
goes
like that.
Almirola off the bumper of rookie Todd Gilliland, and that will bring out the caution.
That was pretty dirty there, boys. Hooked him in the right rear.
Well, somehow that went from bump him to dump him.
I'm surprised it's taken this long, though, to be honest.
That car is hurt.
Yes, it is.
Who did that? He's a 38, Todd Gilliland.
I'm going to say the 10 did that to himself. I mean, you can't run the left sides of your race car on that hash mark right there and leave enough room for the guy on the outside. There's not enough room.
He did run him into the wall. I wouldn't say he did it to himself, but he did run him into the wall and got wrecked because of that. That was
right there.
Yeah.
That was
all clear. All
that was a payback. Yeah, that's right.
Which paybacks are always bigger.
Restarting third.
Yeah, but AJ's keeping him honest. He's not giving him a lot of room down there. He's going to keep him tight until that right front fender gets into the bumper.
He can't quite get clear right there. That's going to give Kevin Harvick. If he can't get down, it's going to open the door for Kevin Harvick to take a spot as well.
I think Harvick's licking his chops right here. I think he knows he's a little bit better than these two. He just wants to see it single out, and he can go on his own way.
But he needed them to stay side by side just to get the opportunity to close the gap there in case.
Keep the 16 hung.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
And Harvick's number 4 moves into a qualified spot. He's on the bubble.
Now here comes Chris Buescher to the inside.
AJ's rethinking his decision to pick that outside.
That's exactly what we're all watching right now, trying to figure out exactly where you want to be on these restarts. We obviously know the bottom's good, but how far back do you want to be in line?
Policy, and there's your answer right there. Just to hear the drivers losing sleep, nervous the night before the race. I don't think I was ever nervous before the Clash before.
Because they've never been in a situation where it's do or die. You either make this race or you go to the house.
Right.
That is a nerve-wracking situation.
I was nervous just coming out here for his preseason testing when I was like, man, I don't know if we're going to make the show. And then practice went okay, and I'm like, okay, I'll set a little easier now.
Whole nother conversation when it means I'm just not going to start good. Heck, I'm going to the house. I'm going to watch this on the couch.
So that's Kyle Busch, who qualified first, won his heat race, and will start up front in the Clash. Ross Chastain has made it back up to 6th spot, 7th side by side, as Corey LaJoie gains some ground on Todd Gilliland.
I'm just watching the leaders here and just kind of seeing and picking what they're doing with their lines and seeing the lap times and all that sort of stuff. And Harvick was pushing. He was getting closer to the 11. I think he saw a chance where he could win this thing, and he just slipped up the last corner that I saw him. So, you know, lap times are pretty even between those guys.
The other thing I was looking forward to seeing is them catching lap traffic here with a white flag. It's not going to matter, but that was something that, you know, when you're out there here later on in a 150-lap race, you know you're going to have to navigate.
Call it home, Mike.
So Denny Hamlin comes off turn number 4. He will win his 50-lap last chance qualifier from Kevin Harvick and AJ